Happy Monday. Welcome to Cross Weird. I'm Dob. I'm here with Momes.
Hey.
Hi, Momes. Hi, Momes.
Hey, Red Keg.
Hey.
Hey, Dragonheart.
Hey, Dragonheart. Oh, Dave, Dritter's Math. How are you? Thank you so
Dritters.
much.
My
Can you
goodness,
believe?
8 months. No,
Oh my
every time it
goodness.
freaks me out.
We were just talking about Dave. You would be proud. I did the math in my head just the other day when I think it was K subscribed for 8 months, and I figured out that that's two-thirds of a year. So
Yeah.
Um,
Excellent math.
Thank you. Round of applause.
Hey, Meat Daddy.
Hi, Red Keg. Hi, Meat Daddy. And speaking of Dragonheart, thank you.
Oh, Dragonheart.
Happy anniversary to you.
Aw. Real OGs here.
Dragonheart, more like Sweetheart. Am I right?
Mm-hmm.
Hi,
Dragonheart.
Ariana.
Have you gotten your card yet? I bet you have not.
Boy. Yeah.
You know what's funny?
Know. What is? Probably not.
Okay. Well, a lot of the weekend I spent making cards for friends and family, many of whom live in the city of Chicago, and I'm very curious to see like what the difference is in terms of, you know, what neighborhoods get cards when.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm actually currently writing someone's address on a card right now.
It took someone in Chicago longer than it took for someone in the UK to get there. So,
yeah.
Hi, Rose.
Hey, Rose. Hey, Ariana.
Red Keg, you said, "Oh, this is new," but I don't think anything was new. I don't know if maybe you're not in that early.
I think that's probably what it is.
Or what?
I have to guess.
Yeah, assuming that's what you were talking about. But anyway, hello everybody. Happy Monday.
Yeah, how's everyone doing?
What Mom said.
How was your Sunday? Oh, we took forever on the Sunday puzzle, didn't we? I think part of it was distraction. Like there was a period of time where I had to pause for a long time because of chaos at my house. And stuff, but that was a long Sunday for us, much longer than we've been doing recently.
Yeah, I feel like that was a pretty tough one. Hi, Geekiest. Hi, Slug. Slug, we are finally here. Sorry to make you wait.
Which
Chaos.
districts voted against the current mayor? Right. I assume that's the one getting their mail late. I was a Preckwinkle fan, personally.
I mean, Lori. I said lawyer.
Nice. Was that a joke or was that just an accident?
It actually was an accident, but I mean,
okay.
It tracks.
I'm not sure. I wasn't sure what the joke was going to be exactly, but
hey, Ned Donna.
More like okay, cop is usually the joke.
Yep.
Sorry,
Sunday
I missed
was
my
average.
7X. Oh, we're reading different things.
Yep, we are. You go first.
Hey, Ned Donna. Sorry I missed my 7X on Sunday, but I watched the VOD. Well, congrats on having a 7X. How cool.
Yay.
If I remember correctly, there was some really nice cluing. It was very fun. Now you go.
There was a bunch of comments about one of the clues being cute. But that was multiple days ago, so please don't ask me for details. But it was lovely.
What's to tell the truth?
I think it's a game trivia show type of thing.
Oh, okay. Nice.
Yeah, Slug can correct me, and I imagine will. Getting coffee.
Nice.
Interesting. What time?
Yeah.
You're gonna ask what I was about to ask.
Yes, we were wondering the same thing. What time is it? Is it morning for you? Are you somewhere, or are you just an all-day coffee drinker? I personally do not tend to drink coffee afternoon because I have ongoing sleep issues, and it does still affect me despite being having had coffee for years and years and years. Very old game show with 3 people claiming to be the same person. Okay.
I think I remember it being on like Game Show Network, and it was pretty old, like maybe from the 60s?
Mm.
Was it later? I don't know. But maybe it was 50s, 60s, and 70s. Got it.
Got it.
3:20 Pacific. So just a
Oh,
later
it's a little
coffee
earlier.
drinker.
I see.
I would if I could. I would never stop drinking coffee.
I know. You know what? I bought decaf recently. I feel like I've told this story on stream before, but I actually had my first cup of coffee at 2, sort of. Not really. But I used to apparently drink my mom's decaf when she was reading stories to me at night. Which one time at a family gathering, this story was told. My cousin's wife said, "That explains a lot," and then turned around and walked away. I've been left wondering forever what exactly that explains. I don't get it. But anyway, she's a nice person. I don't think it was negative, but then I also don't know. But
Probably
yeah,
one of those things that just comes off awkwardly, even though it wasn't meant to.
I just really want to know what she meant. If it's bad, then that's fine. If it's great, then that's also fine. I want to know what it explains. Anyway,
You
yes,
and
clever.
Rose, a couple peas in a coffee pod.
Yes, Rose. Exactly. I've loved coffee and the flavor of coffee for apparently most of my life. Clever, you're getting audio cutouts.
Uh-oh. Is anybody else?
Does
testing,
happen sometimes.
testing. Microphone check. 1 2 1 2. Sibilance. Okay.
Hey, Kelsey. Kelsey, I'm so glad you got your clue.
I grew up in a household of Sicilians. And
yeah.
That meant, Stell's doing some yoga behind me. There was a lot of espresso. And
yeah.
I drank coffee very young, but I don't know if I was 2. There's probably a good chance I at least tasted coffee around that time.
Yeah.
But I know I was a regular coffee drinker in 5th or 6th grade.
Wow.
So
yeah, that's something like I need to ask my mom about that, because I've thought about that now that I have a niece and a nephew. Like, when is Clever? Thanks for popping in, and we hope to see you soon. Sorry, your phone internet's not doing it. There is another thing. If you turn on something like low latency, or what is it?
Yeah. It's
low res latency. Or something. Low latency. It can sometimes help. Yeah, but yeah, I'm curious how people decide, like, when their kids like can have coffee, or is that something you limit?
I don't think young kids are supposed to have caffeine, but honestly,
I feel like most probably just have never been interested or would have a reason to try it until, I don't know. I just don't remember how that worked for me. Anyway.
I accidentally had trivia off, but I have turned it on. In case anybody. Sporkle.
In her sippy cup. That's very British.
Oh, there it is.
I gotta stop doing that. First time I was tricked into it.
I feel like if anybody can get away with that with Glenn, it's you, Momes. Glenn, have you figured out the clue yet, by the way?
Oh, dear. You were definitely drinking caffeinated tea in middle school. You started drinking caffeinated coffee when you went to boarding school and your parents couldn't stop you. Fair enough. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just curious, like, when... Yeah.
The clue we wrote, the personalized cryptic clue we wrote for Glenn in his card, it was quite a toughie. And...
yeah, it's honestly minorly nonsensical.
Yeah.
It's certainly not fair. Glenn, I just want you to know that Dob, as you know, in the clue, there's a word one word is being used in place of Dob to describe Dob, and it's a throwback. I mean, I'm sure you know that the surface of your clue. When do we get the full puzzle?
Glenn, do
We
you want to
didn't do
share the clue itself in chat in case anybody wants to?
Yeah, share the clue in chat.
Just
please.
nobody spoil it for Glenn, please. But you feel free to whisper either Wobble Blob or Manos. Meaning
He had a
Momes
few
or
good
me.
guesses, but it wasn't. One in particular was a very good guess, but it's one off. Momes, you caught. I mean,
You do say that a
Ariana, you
lot.
caught yourself. I do. You know, it's partly because I'm so ding dang derpy. You know,
No.
it's just a thing. Ah,
Everybody is.
yeah.
Yep, there's the clue. Feel free. Again, please don't say it out loud.
Lentifer in
Well, you can say it out
oddly,
loud, but don't type it
with
into
half
chat.
a Viagra and Manos.
Yep.
So you have it parsed up until Manos. And Manos is
It is a very loose clue. And that is not a pun, to be clear.
no. I mean, I guess one thing we could do is offer an alternative ending to the clue to make it more gettable.
Yeah. We totally could. I can't wait for Glenn to be what would Glenn
Completely
say?
disappointed?
Not pissed off. Yeah. Because I feel like that's inevitable at this point.
Oh yeah, I'm sure he's already pissed off. All right. Well, hey, we're gonna
You're
do.
already mad, Glenn.
Yes, slug. You got the first word as well. Nice use of whisper.
I don't know if Glenn wants like hints, but
It's hard because Manos in this case is one word, and it accounts for the whole second word. Yeah, and Rose, this is a callback to a time in Joe's stream where Dob wrote a clue that was honestly very provocative about he and Glenn, and then Glenn countered for the same word
with a much more provocative clue.
Yeah.
So there's history here. I guess that's a slight hint. Hey G Heller, welcome.
Slug, you have 2 of those letters are correct, but that is not the answer. What were the clues? I wish I could remember.
We put them up on stream.
Yeah.
Back then. I still have them. I still have them here. My clue was warm and held by Glenn. I entered 7 letters.
Yeah. And
then Glenn's was Glenn and Manos essentially an erotic night, thrusting at first, then soft.
Oh my God, letters. So good.
I know, really. And he came up with it on the spot, which was the most impressive thing.
He's very smart.
Yeah, he is.
Kelsey, that is a great guess, but that is not right. So Kelsey, if I can just say, guess that Manos might mean hands, like HANDS would be the 5.
Technically it does. Yes.
Yeah, but this is a totally ridiculous.
You also have to maybe have just. I feel like there's. We okay. I guess
not a fair clue.
It's not a fair
clue
because it's kind of esoteric, but going back to what Glenn asked, Momes, we should, now that we're done with all the cards, start coming up with Dragon Engineers.
Well, we're not done with the E cards yet, so that's our next priority, and then Yes, and then the
See?
Dragon Engineer
This
one.
is why I bring it up to the project manager to remind me, to keep me on track.
Oh dear. Yeah, when he's annoyed, he calls me Project Manager Moms.
That is not when I'm annoyed. You're just
I
very
know.
good at project management.
Anyway, all right. Let's look at the crossword. What do you say about that?
Let's do that.
Also, I just need to say that I'm pretty sure. Wow, Nora is still streaming the Super Mega.
Oh my
with
goodness!
Sid.
What?
Yeah.
How close are they? I can't look.
I don't know.
No spoilers.
I can't look either because we're gonna do it. But
to be clear, no spoilers, please.
Oh no, Red Keg. It's he does occasionally use the acronym PMM. So oh Kelsey, nice. You're the actual KP. Wait, PMK.
Oh, that's so surprising, Kelsey. I would have never guessed. I
can't tell if you're being sarcastic or not.
Well, good.
All right. Okay. There was a whole middle part.
There is a very good chance we will be doing it on stream next week, which I'm sure everybody will have done it by then, but either way, to be honest, I have nothing against them as people, but I do not have a positive history working
professional
with
naggers,
managers.
basically.
Yeah, they just don't. In my experience, at least in my profession, they have never, or I should say, they have very rarely
helped to
value.
Process.
Yeah.
Yeah.
G. Heller. Hey, did you get the clue?
That excited me. You got your card. Same. I hope you like it. Oh my gosh, Red Keg. You know what's funny? Yesterday, I was walking down the street to get a coffee in the morning, and I swear I've never seen this in my whole life. One of my neighbors, had a New York Times delivered. I was like, do you think they actually still live here? Do they really get their paper? Do you think they do the puzzle? Like, I literally considered leaving a little note on it that said, like, if you don't do crossword puzzles, can I like buy the insert from you or something? But yeah, there's like, you can't get it in Chicago as far as I know. I am the most valuable person around. Nice. Hey, Thistle Girl. It's not Thistle Girl. This Lost Girl. I remembered it now.
Yep.
Sorry.
Hey, this Lost Girl. The opinions shared by this Lost Girl in our chat do not necessarily echo the opinions of Crossweird.
Oh, Kelsey, you did find it.
I would support that, actually.
Nice.
Oh, well, feel free to make a photocopy and leave it on a corner somewhere hidden, and then just let us know the latitude and longitude.
Yeah, Kelsey, I couldn't remember where. I went to a CVS and then I was too Slug.
Is Slug still trying to get it?
Yeah.
I love it.
Not it, Slug.
Slug, did you see or hear me read the clues that Glenn and I wrote? That's partly a hint, and then also just knowing Glenn, that's partly a hint, and knowing
Dragonheart,
us.
Today's puzzle.
Ooh, good job, Dragonheart. In the time we were talking, is that?
Mm-hmm.
Do you think that's Dragonheart's just passive way of moving us swiftly along without moving
potentially
us swiftly along?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Also, I will just say, Red Keg, yes. If anyone doesn't know this, because I don't remember how we found out that there was a Super Mega. I think one of us saw it online or something, because we weren't streaming and we weren't really like on Crossword Twitter or really aware of any of the whole community. But we found out that it existed and ordered them on the store, which you can do at some point. Hey, Chess Genius. Nice to have you back in.
Hey, Broken Fixie.
All
Good to
right,
see y'all.
let's get started though.
Yeah.
Today's puzzle is by Tomas or maybe Thomas, not sure, Spears.
Mhm.
Don't remember seeing his name before, but I couldn't say one way or the other really. Rose, congratulations on super PBing. That was a very fast puzzle. Good job. I don't know.
Oh,
Wow, look at
Dragonheart.
this. My birthday is still our PB. We haven't PB'd in a long time. Although we have met this, like we've tied ourselves since then.
Oh, it's hard to remember that long back.
I
All
agree.
right. I have music on, so I'm ready to. Okay, 4:41, huh? Happy birthday, by the way.
Oh, thanks. Happy birthday
You
also
know
to
what?
Dragonheart.
We came close. Yes, happy birthday, Dragonheart. 6 months ago, 7,
Mm-hmm.
almost 7.
Yeah.
Tomas Spires. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know
Not
anything about
sure.
him.
It's the puzzle constructor though. So we'll show you in a second.
Oh,
You'll see
okay.
it in case that's what you're asking.
I'll guess we'll come close.
Yeah.
I'm gonna guess,
I'm gonna guess.
502.
Oh my gosh, that's what I was gonna say.
You can say the same thing.
No, I'll say 503.
Okay. Oh,
Isn't that the
jeez.
thing to do?
Yeah, it is the thing to do.
Yeah.
Hey, Ned Donna,
All
welcome
right.
back. Enjoy your coffee.
You do think this was his debut? Okay, cool. Good to know. All right, so here we go. Let me put this on F11. It's also known as full screen. So we can get
Let
Thomas's
me put
name.
this on F11.
Hey, Ned Donna. Welcome back. All right, so we're going to do this on a red light. Sit back, relax, no hints, no answers, and pray for us, okay? 420 is your guess. Wow, that would be
Oh, man.
quite, well, yeah. Hey, Frisco.
Hey, Frisco.
All right, you ready?
All right, here we go.
All right.
I'm ready. Away we go. Flows out.
Flows out.
Ebbs.
Ebbs.
How dare you?
I know. Elves
Ears.
have big ones. Ears. Prefix with its
Arrow.
arrow. Do a crossword is solve. Star of Room and Captain Marvel.
Brie Larson.
Okay. All right. Host, this
Steve.
is Steve. Musical rhythm is a beat. Grand Central is a railway station or something.
Station. Yeah.
Printing. Paper units, maybe wefts. Left year leap. Okay, it's not. It's probably Reams then. And railroad.
Railroad station, maybe?
Yeah.
Riot.
Monkey.
You have
I
an
see it.
eye.
Money manager.
Okay.
Yep, I see it. CFO.
Yep.
Or it could be CPA. Oh no, it's CFO. One who's always been. Oh dear, we're not PBing today.
It's okay.
One who's always complaining. Wander about is
Rome.
Yes, Rome. Something.
Foie,
This is foie. Right-handed person. Right-hand person is aid. One who's always complaining. Crab.
Crab. It's an E.
Pal, yes, I see. Best E. Music genre. This is metal. What you may use when turning down an invitation. Excuse. I don't know. Actor, musician whose name sounds like. Oh yeah. Not sure if that is still. Cockney vis-a-vis English is a dialect. Not able to think of that for a second. Prevent through intimidation is
deter. Maybe
could be an essential worker.
EMT.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah. Tear up is probably rent. Contents. This is an image. Big heads are egos. This is LSD. This is tail. Railroad station. What you may tact. Oh yeah, nice. Event of October 1929. This is Reams. Canine handshake offerings are paws. Bird symbolizing grace is a swan. Grammy genre since maybe this is rap. I don't know. Skiing or skating is a sport. I'm gonna guess that's rap. In the public consciousness is unknown. There you go. That's good. Oh dear. Market crash.
Oh, right.
Word repeated. I hate,
Hated.
hate,
Hated.
hated. Got it. Legal wrong is tort, maybe. Damascus is its capital. I've had enough out of you. Inconclusive score is a
Tie.
tie. Another one. Ooze is seep. Pig's supper is
Slop.
slop. Go back when editing is undo. Ye old
Old.
shoppy. Fire safety technique is stop, drop, and roll.
Nice.
Spiritual guides are
Gurus.
gurus. This is euros. Came to a close is probably ended. Yeah, this is ended. This is wire. This is
True.
true. Let's see. Pastry with a swirl is cinnamon. Oh shoot,
Bun.
I don't. How do you
Cinnamon
spell
bun.
cinnamon? Spell it for me.
Another N-A-M-O-N.
Okay. Liver
Onions.
and onions. Mother Nature's blanket.
Snow.
Snow. Fresh is new. Where baby Moses was found. Whirl is spin.
I think Nile. Halo.
Halo. Okay, nice. If only, I wish. This is
Mar.
Bryn Mawr. Bridge is span, probably. With haste is rapidly. Yum is tasty,
Yummy.
probably. What this is the pot. Where to sit for the bar is stool. This is a zoo. La something. Pause. Is it?
Yep.
Oh shoot. Okay, I'll get back there. Spoiler of a perfect record is a lose. This
Loss.
is something. Okay.
Sons.
Nice. Love. This is Amor. This is Naomi. A long way away is far. This is Affleck. This is what was this again?
A.
A.
And then tab.
Another tab.
Sad
Tanya with an A. Yep. Oof. Wow.
Oh boy.
Well, that could have gone so much faster. I just literally can't type. So, but that's okay. I mean,
hey,
whatever.
GG.
Yeah.
It is what it is, and it's all good. GG. Yes. That was an easy one. Easy.
Yeah.
Plonk.
That was easy.
Good game.
I'm not sure why that was so smooth. Why was that so smooth?
Oh,
the cluing was
Kelsey
super...
is very excited because she guessed 459.
Did?
Yeah.
Whoa, good job. Very nice. Very nice. So let's see. Stop, drop, and roll is the... Okay, I just would like to say this. You all witnessed it, but I can't spell cinnamon. I've never remembered it.
Synonym.
I don't... You know what? And I think that... Oh, clever. Hey, you know what? I think completing any New York Times puzzle is something that anyone should be proud of because it takes time and yeah, it's not something everyone can do. So you should be proud of that, no question.
Yes, you should absolutely be proud. I mean, we
did do Sundays. Oh. Yep.
Yeah, we've done this like 700 days in a row, so we should be faster than we are. Okay, not 700.
Yeah. Close though. I mean, we've done 700. We've done more than 700 puzzles, and including just of the New York Times because we've done a lot of the backlog too.
Hey, you know what? Same, Hannah. Oh, it's so funny, Momes. You and I haven't done the minis for so long. We did them every day after the regular one.
Yeah, we did.
I don't know how many months it's been.
We're gonna find out.
Maybe one day a special. Maybe not today, but maybe one day.
Wow!
You and I should should mini battle.
Yeah.
What? Yeah. Look at the last. Why did done? I don't know. I didn't do it. There it is.
So we haven't done the minis since June, but before then we did it all the time.
That might be fun.
Apparently not all the time.
Well, no, I think that's. What was that? There's a few. I think they are done. I don't know. I seem to remember us doing something dumb, but Um,
Neil, you can't do them, but it's funny because you're so good at cryptics. Oh, good. You've been doing the USA Today puzzles. That's awesome. Clever. You'll find a lot of constructors who are published there who have really awesome blogs too, and who you
yeah,
might see in the chat. So yeah, it's a really cool
I think Vox is
service.
another one you might want to check out too. Because
Yeah, Will
that's the one
Nediger.
Will Nediger is involved with, and he's a terrific constructor.
Mm-hmm.
Whose
Net Donna
puzzles we do a lot. Mhm.
used to do New York Times, but only cryptics now. Cool. Used to buy Shorty's crossword books. Nice.
If you have that link, which I'll put into chat again, you should definitely bookmark that. So it gets updated every day, and you'll see people regularly post on there their personal blogs. There's so many of them now. It's great.
Yeah.
But I would say that you'll have at least a few that you might really like to do
Yeah.
every day.
Yep.
Um,
That's the truth.
all right, well
Well,
that was
nice
fun.
job on the debut. Yeah, that was a nice and easy one. Very cool. And get out a full screen solve. So I think for the rest of the day, really, our plan is just to do maybe some trivia, at least one, because I know Glenn redeemed.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I might have to sneeze. So if I mute suddenly or if I don't make it to
Sure.
muting, apologies in advance. But
I
yeah.
we were talking about Vox. That's another one that's a little bit on the slightly more beginner side.
Mhm.
That's another one. I'm trying to think of. Uh, I think that's
Howard,
Glenn
it's never
doing.
not weird. It's
It is
definitely
now.
it's not the weirdest it's ever been. I will tell you that. It does get much
That's
weirder from
true.
here.
That is true.
Yeah.
Ooh, Kelsey.
Kelsey,
Kelsey
nice.
feeling confident after predicting the
Mm-hmm.
future.
I
Why
like
don't
it.
we do some trivia? I'm gonna pause the
Yeah,
music
let's do it.
and let's get started with Glenn. Glenn, you know the drill. I shouldn't have to tell you, but I guess I will. Come on down. Do you
All
still
right.
net Donna after that?
That's my tired and sort of depressed rendition of
Yeah.
the what is it called?
I,
The Wheel of not Wheel of Fortune. Why
Price
can't I
is
think of the
right.
name? Price is Right. Thank you.
Wheel of
Intro.
Fortune.
Yeah. As a
Love it.
project manager, I always project confidence. I love it. I love it, Kelsey, as you should.
You forgot.
Um,
You did leave out one word, but fair enough.
you do trivia on another platform. Cool. So the way this trivia works is whoever redeems it as a channel point redemption gets the chance at as many as 3 trivia questions. If they get the first right, they get a second. If they get the second right, they get a third. But yeah, so please don't say the answer out loud. In this case, I mean, say it out loud to your cats or your partners or whoever, but don't type it in the chat. But you can whisper me, wobble blob, your guess, as the contestant is guessing, and I will tell you if you're right or wrong. So here we go. Glenn, what category would you like from this Trivial Pursuit 2009 deck? Yeah, not Donna, no hints until we get to the point where they're confident they can't get it.
Sometimes yeah, exactly. And sometimes
Yeah.
we'll ask people to if they want to give hints. Yep.
Yeah.
But anybody can redeem.
Science.
We just have a limit on 3 per stream just because
Yeah.
it can take a while, but anybody can redeem any day. If you
All right.
have enough points. Okay.
Yes.
Glenn wants science. Let's give Glenn
Yes.
science.
All right. Here's your
Good luck.
question, Glenn. What award-winning scientist ruffled religious feathers with his 2006 book, The God Delusion?
Oh.
Let me check my whispers. Has anyone whispered? I have a feeling at least a few of us will get this. Who wrote The God Delusion? What award-winning scientist ruffled religious feathers with his 2006 book, The God Delusion? All right, let's see. Dub, you got it. Good job. Red Keg, you got it. Good job. Slug, that's not the one. Oh, Slug got it now. And look at that. Glenn, you got it.
Can I guess what Slug's first guess was?
Sure.
Was it Christopher Hitchens?
Yeah, it was. What? Kelsey, stop.
Nobody's
Is that
surprised.
for real? I won't read that out loud, but you're welcome to say it. Wow. Also, this is reminding me that everybody plug your ears. Never mind. I'll tell you later. But
Okay,
Glenn had a funny guess as to the second word in his clue that starts with a C. But I'll tell you later.
Hey, Donna, they join. So it's a point redemption in stream. So in the lower left there, you have your channel points. And once you have enough, you can click on there. Well, you're free to click on there anytime and see what we have available.
Right.
And one of them is trivia.
Red Keg, right. I was going to suggest that he try and mute us, but we all know how that went last time.
I know what to do.
Okay.
You all just watch.
Oh,
all right.
That's so kind. NetDonna Slug is giving you her redemption.
NetDonna, you get a gift trivia redemption from Slug Biker. Yay!
So look, yay! That's awesome. Also, Glenn is wondering if the second word is hater. Glenn, you're very close with that one. That's the one I was saying.
In a way,
earlier.
You are very close, and then in a way, you are very not close.
You're the furthest away you could be, but you're also close in a way. All right,
Glenn.
Good job. What's Glenn's second category going to be, Dub?
Sports and leisure, just because Glenn tried to make me seem predictable, and just for that, you get a different clue. So if that was reverse psychology, good job.
Mm-hmm. Glenn, you got it. Do you want to say it? What you think it is?
Oh.
So there are two conversations happening right now.
Glenn, you did get it. Yes.
It is
sarcastic trivia lover.
Yes.
Yes.
The answer to your really shitty cryptic clue is trivia lover. Since you're
this was the
trivia.
Yeah. So just to be clear, in that cryptic clue we put into chat earlier, Manos, who's me, equaled lover. So
yes.
Yep.
The lover, not a hater. So NetDonna, you are up next. Or actually, I think you're up third. I think Kelsey might be up next, and then you're up. So you will, when it's your turn, we'll let you know, and you'll answer in the chat. And then Slug, no, I'm sorry, we got distracted. Here's your question. No, not Slug. Here's your question, Glenn.
Yep.
After 16 seasons on the Green Bay Packers, Brett, still don't fully know how to pronounce his last, Favre, joined what NFL team in 2008?
This is right up your alley, Glenn.
Yeah.
Local small town Wisconsin sports trivia? Perfect.
Slug's answer was don't care. Nice, Slug.
Oh, Slug gets a rim shot.
Yeah. We are also contractually obligated not to care about the Packers. We ended up losing last night, didn't we?
We?
I don't know.
Why are you saying
Bears.
we? Yeah, the Bears lost.
Oh, I don't know. I'm sorry. I spend Sundays watching
I
football
know.
half-heartedly now. Okay.
You won't get sports, not Donna. This is
Yeah.
a rare sports.
Clever. Stella is Dobbs' cat's name. Isn't she cute? Okay, we have some guesses, so let me address the Kelsey, that's not the one. Dragonheart, that's a good guess, but we would never accept a football player from the Packers on the Bears. Red Keg, yes, that's right. You got it, Red Keg. Howard, good job. You got it. Yeah, Kelsey, we were winning at first, which I know is rare. And then we weren't. So,
man, I love your sports recaps.
You know what?
Can we have a point redemption
can I just
for
say
sports
again,
recaps?
My brother is like a really cool human being, smart guy, love him. But he totally has like a meathead side that he like tries to subdue, but every once in a while, including like while I was literally painstakingly putting his daughter to sleep in my arms. A certain play will make him actually scream, and
my God.
It's just so funny. It's so funny. Anyway,
see,
Glenn,
look, Slug has a suggestion for it, and you can't say no to Slug.
Please add a redemption for sports recaps. I mean,
well, it's even funnier because
up.
Slug typed it sport recaps, which is actually even funnier than sports recaps. All right, Glenn, do you have a guess? Name, I guess, do you know any NFL teams? That's your hint. It's an NFL team. One sport, please.
I would watch a sport and then recap it as a redemption. Watch out though, because if it's baseball, I actually can sometimes predict what kind of pitch just happened. Yeah, you've witnessed it.
Do you mean you did that once?
Excuse me, you were very impressed.
Oh my God, I bet I said I was.
Oh, chess genius!
Glenn.
I don't think I got your whisper.
Was it their signature shotgun pass? What? Whose signature? And what is it in this case? I'm so confused by that question.
Oh, the Bears. Oh, I didn't see that. Okay. Glenn, for some reason I was about to clap just because we finally got an answer and we're ready to move on from this question. But that's not the answer. No, I'm sorry.
Very close.
Why am I
Did anybody get it? Did Dragonheart get it?
No, Dragonheart guessed the Bears too. But I will say, Howard and Red Keg are apparently both football fans because they did get it.
Glenn, you said Bears. You're saying that wasn't your guess?
Glenn.
Josh, how dare you? No. Listen, Mom, no. Moms will tell you I am honest. No. If nothing else, I
could see you saying, wow, that was really cool if you didn't believe it. Yeah, just repeating exactly what he heard, wasn't he? I was just saying that I was asking if Bear's signature shotgun pass was the thing that made Mom's brother go crazy.
Oh, it might. Who knows?
No, he's a fantasy football person.
Glenn, all right, yes, this is getting hard to take. Glenn, please guess. You have 10 seconds.
Yeah, exactly.
For Red Keg's sake, and honestly, the rest of us.
AP. Seriously.
Very close, Glenn. However,
that is not correct.
Incorrect.
Well,
New York Duncan. That's our best.
Yeah, I guess, Glenn, you have 15 seconds to make your guess more specific. 15.
That's a wrong guess. He said New York something. That's a
Okay,
guess.
that's not correct.
Yes.
The answer is the New York Jets. Hello?
Yes. I'm here.
Okay. All right, Glenn.
Good job,
To
Meat
be
Daddy.
fair,
Meat Daddy,
you did a
huge
great
sports nut.
job.
It was.
You
New
did a
York.
great job, given that.
That was. Yeah.
Given everything. So, yeah. All right. Glenn, please take your seat.
You're out of here. That's a sports reference.
Oh.
Oh, honk. Thank you, Slug. Glenn, please make your way back to your seat. Hey, a round of applause for Glenn, who started trivia about 45 minutes ago. Up next is our resident seer and also assistant project manager, Kelsey.
Oh,
Kelsey, come on down. That was extra. Okay, that was extra unsettling, which I always appreciate.
I'm trying to be scary.
Yeah.
All
right, Kelsey.
All right. Kelsey, what category do you want? You whispered twice, Chess Genius. I'm not seeing it. So one option is, unless I need to restart, can someone whisper me to test?
Sure.
Yeah, here, I'll boop again and you can do it that way. Boop. Thanks for your boop, Slug. Test. Thanks, Fred Keg. Okay, I'm getting messages, Chess Genius. So what you can do, I just wrote boop here in the chat. You can also click on my name and then click on user actions and click on whisper there if you're not having any luck doing it the other way. All right. Kelsey, what category would you like? Did you already say? Oh, Kelsey does not project manage well with others. It is clear. You know what? You can have it, Kelsey, because as it happens, I'm not actually a project manager.
Kelsey, please choose a
pick your category.
Or perhaps first create a user story to pick your category and then actually complete the task and close out the user story. Surprise you. Okay, science.
Okay. All right, here we go. The question is, what name is given to the number sequence that begins 1, 1, 2? Are you ready?
Yes.
3, 5, 8, 13, 21.
Oh, this is really funny, actually.
Why?
I'll wait until
you can tell me later. Broken Fixie, you got it. Hannah, you got it. Red Keg, you got it. Meat Daddy, you got it. Pokemon Fan, you got it. Chess Genius, I see it now, and you got it. AP, you got it. Broken Fixie, you got it. Slug, you got it. I think I got everybody. Dab, you got it too. Kelsey, you got it. Oh my gosh, totally.
Hey!
What a bunch of smart cookies is right.
The reason that's funny is because that is often used in, I just joked about creating a user story, and the Fibonacci sequence is often used to size user stories. What's
a user story?
It's when you state like a task you need to do and then you size it as to like how big of a task it is. It's part of project management.
See, not a project
system.
manager.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Kelsey with a rim shot. This rim shot is for that. Mamma mia. All right, Kelsey, you get a second question. And it's going to be entertainment. Wait, which
trumpet? Tab, please explain how that is funny. All right. What was it? Entertainment? Ooh. All right. Here's your question. Kelsey.
Yes.
Travis Bickle is the haunted anti-hero of what Martin Scorsese movie? Slug, you got it. Good job. So quick. Nat Donna, you know it. You're welcome to whisper me. Howard, you got it. Nice. Dab, you got it. Pokemon fan. Not sure there is a haunted anti-hero in that. Maybe there is, though. I don't know. Kelsey, you got it. Very nice. Kelsey, 2 for 2.
Kelsey is turns out
Very
Kelsey is a smart
cookie.
cookie. Yep.
Yeah, we do know this to be true. Red Keg, you also got it. Good job.
Oh, so Kelsey is going for what is normally known as the Slug Slam, which recently was known as the Sucks Slam. Kelsey, you probably know what category you're going to have to answer. It's going to be just that.
Yeah.
It's going to be geography. Good luck.
Oh. I got this one. I think this is gettable. And here's the question.
Also, good job, Net Donna.
Yes. Under what U.S. state lies the world's longest cave system? Wow, it's actually a geography question. Shocking. Meat Daddy. Always on brand. I love it. Slug, that's not the one. Oh, interesting. Red Keg has the same guess as Slug, but that's not it. Howard, that's not it. Pokemon fan, that is not it. Slug, that's not it, but that was Howard's guess. Donna, that's not the one. Red Keg, that's also not it. Kelsey, you got it. Way to go. That's great. I also got it. And it was a guess because I forget what the caves are called, but Kelsey. Shh. Mammoth caves. Yeah, exactly. Yep. Yeah, so that was my guess because of that, and it happens to be the one.
About an hour south of Louisville. Wow. Kelsey, we're going to have to change the name.
It's a Suck Slam.
Of that command to Sucks Slam.
I know.
Very, very nice.
Very great work today on trivia.
Yeah. A legend in the making.
A legend is right. Yep.
Kelsey, you may now head back to your seat. What a performance.
Yeah, Net Donna, I'm glad you're having fun.
Thanks,
and
Net Donna.
As it happens, Net Donna, you are up next. Compliments of Slug.
That means you have to walk down to the podium. Please come on down, Net Donna.
Spoiler alert, you don't have to do anything. All right. Hey, Will. I know. I got really excited after the Slug Slam.
Hey, LeBron.
I don't want to do another depressing one.
Net Donna, do you
Yes.
want to be reminded of what the categories are?
Yeah. So, Net Donna, we're working with a 2009 Trivial Pursuit deck. And you already know it.
Already knows. All right.
You're ready.
Good luck.
All right. Here is your question. What college professor's best-selling book, The Last Lecture, was based on a talk he gave after being diagnosed with cancer? Ooh, this feels tough to me. I don't know, though. Slug, that is not it. Oh my goodness! We have a raid!
Oh my goodness. This is a A Twitch name I have not seen before.
Yeah, who is this?
Hello,
No.
Nora Sharp.
Ra
Yes, Rush Sharp.
Sharpay.
Hi, Sid. Hi, Brian. How'd it go?
Sid.
Alex
Brian.
Waver. Wow, all the legends.
Waver. How's it
no
going?
spoilers, please, but how did it go? Did you finish?
Yeah.
Net Donna, sorry. 1 minute. Yeah. Celebrate indeed. Shora Narp.
Yeah.
Oh, Net Donna, I was just saying we'll get back to your question in just a sec.
Oh, chess genius, you got it. Good job. Yeah, we will thank you, Red Keg. For any of the raiders, probably a lot of you have been here before, I'm guessing. But right now we're doing less precarious trivia, and Net Donna is up. And she has chosen, or they have chosen the category arts and lit. And the question is, what college professor's best-selling book, The Last Lecture, was based on a talk he gave after being diagnosed with cancer? If you'd like to give a guess, you can whisper me. Here I am. Boop.
Yeah, whisper wobble blob if you have a guess.
Precarious.
But Net Donna, do you have a guess? Did you already have a guess? Did we miss it? Sorry.
Yeah, Net Donna, if you do have a guess, a final guess, please enter it now. I know you had said maybe something. Pokemon fan, why is it called Less Precarious Trivia? Well, it's called that because at one point I was doing this trivia with the webcam on and showing the card, and things would happen. Like I would trip on the webcam cord and then it would flip all around my apartment.
Yep. It was precarious.
Yeah, it was.
So pretty straightforward. Is Net Donna
Net
partly
Donna,
correct?
Unfortunately, it is not lose someone.
Oh.
So how about I'm gonna look and see who's gotten it. Jace, that's not it. Blaver. Good one. So only Chess Genius has gotten it, and I will say that we will give a hint in the form of this person's initials. So their initials are RP. And I can give you also the little description on the back of the card.
That is a very tough question, Net Donna.
Yeah,
Sorry.
you got a really hard one. There's no question there. The lecture was titled "Really Achieving Your Childhood Dreams." Yeah. I will give you now their first name. Let's see if anyone from that can guess their second. First name is Randy.
I still don't know it.
No, me either.
Net Donna, I feel like Randy Paxton.
It is not Richard Pryor Slug.
Randy Newman.
Nice guess.
I love Randy Moss. Randy Panda. You got a friend in me.
Oh my gosh, Nora. Yeah, thanks for rating. Oh, hey, Kiara.
Thanks,
I didn't
Nora.
see you come in.
Hi, Kiara.
No one's getting it. Robert Pattinson. Randy Pterodactyl. Jeez. All right. You know what? I'm just gonna say it. Yeah. Wait, you got it, right? Yeah, you got it, Chess Genius. You already whispered it. The answer is, Eric, I'm sorry, I have no idea. I haven't Googled this person. The answer is Randy Pausch, I guess. Pausch. Does anyone know who that is?
Nope. But
yeah, I don't.
Round of applause.
Yeah.
For Randy. And also for Net Donna. Net Donna, you got a super hard question.
You did. That's
really
very difficult
unfair.
Start.
But we hope you we hope you play again, and you are absolutely likely to get a much easier question based on experience. Do over indeed. Hey, why don't we give Net Donna it'll just be one more question, one
Yeah,
more
let's do
random
it.
question
Yep.
to end this in a higher note. Net Donna, you get one more.
All right, you choose it.
I'm gonna choose. I'm gonna choose history.
All right, history. All right, let's see if this one is gettable. Who was the first person to solo around the world nonstop in a hot air balloon? Glenn. Or Glenn. Ooh, slug. I'm curious to know what that means. Oh, I see what you're saying now. Never mind. Actually, I don't know if that's it, slug. Is it?
Howard.
Kelsey has simply whispered me. Kelsey.
Net Donna does have a guess.
Net Donna says Jules Verne. That is not it. Phileas Fogg, also not it. Randy Parachute, not as far as I know. It's not what's written on the back of the card. This person's initials are SF. More toughies today.
Wow, this is another toughie. Net Donna, I'm sorry.
Yeah, you're getting a tough one. Bob, very nice. Sigmund Freud, San Francisco. Nice. All right, the answer is Steve Fawcett, y'all. Who knew that? Not me. I thought for a second maybe that would be gettable because often I don't know trivia.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's hard.
Hey, round of applause for Net Donna and all our contestants. Yes. Thank you for playing. How is Fawcett nice spelled?
Fossett.
Very good. You pass.
Celine Dion. Love it.
Who said Celine Dion?
No, Celine Fion.
Oh.
Oh, did we lose him? We got so far.
Celine Fion.
Celine spelled with an S, yes.
Oh.
That was Kelsey. Thank you, Kelsey.
Oh,
losing dub.
Oh my god. All right. Well done, everybody.
Right. Yes.
We are Great back job. To your screen, Momes. Let's do a cryptic.
Yeah, let's do it.
Tough trivia today, indeed.
Yeah.
Hey, Glenn. Thank you for being here. You made it better.
Yes.
Good night. Sleep tight.
Well. Good night. I'm glad you got the cryptic clue. Apologize that it exists, but I'm glad you enjoyed us sending you a card. It was our pleasure. All right, so we're going to do a cryptic, and the way we do cryptics, I think is pretty similar to the way a lot of people stream cryptics. We do them on a red light, but you're welcome as we go along to say G1A or G1D or whatever to say that you've gotten an answer. This cryptic is a browser cryptic. So the browser is an American kind of like online magazine, I guess. And one of their offerings is a weekly cryptic crossword. I think it's weekly.
I think it is. Yep.
Yeah, we're working through their backlog right now. So we actually started at number 1. So this one, as you can see, is from March 27th, 2021. But yeah, consider signing up if you would like some very well edited American cryptics. And yeah, they tend to be a little harder than the New Yorker cryptics, I would say, but easier than, I don't know. They're not a super difficult cryptic, I think.
Right.
Yeah.
I agree. I concur.
Yeah. It's been a long time though since we've done one. We haven't done a browser in a long time. So actually, I might not be remembering that correctly. Yeah, feel free to watch us struggle. We're still relatively new to cryptics, definitely better than we were, thanks to lots of help from helpful
Hmm.
friends. But yeah, we're gonna get started.
Do you want to full screen it?
Yes, I would love to full screen it. I would love to F11 it.
Yeah, F11 it.
Yeah, I sure will.
There it is.
Um, yeah. All right. Well then, a little harder than the New Yorker sounds like one I could do.
Thanks,
Go to the
Madonna.
backlog. Yeah,
On behalf of
nice.
Nick Drake. Um,
All right, here we go.
yeah,
Can we
we
move the
can we
stoplight?
can we can. Hold on. I
Oh, thanks,
will do
Ella.
this. I don't know if it's ever been over. It hasn't been over there, but now it is. Um,
Sorry. My brother just sent me a picture of my nephew like laying on the picture I drew him last night. That's very cute.
oh, that is very
Yeah,
cute.
he loves it.
Oh.
All right. Here we go. One across. Sounding tense. Instructed student. Okay, I have this one.
Oh, taught.
Yep.
So it's a homophone
So,
right out
yeah.
of the gate. Yep.
And I just have a question, I guess. Is it valuable for people? Because I know a lot of people have been doing them for a while now as well. Would you like us to go over the parse when we're done with them?
Why don't we do this if we'll let people if you want to know what the parse is, maybe just type it in chat, but we'll assume oh, okay.
No, I'm fine to do it if it's
Okay.
helpful. I just don't want to be like,
Yeah,
okay,
absolutely
cool.
then.
All
Yes.
right. So
Perfect.
sounding tense. So sounding can be an indicator for a homophone. Anything that's like overheard, sounds like, in public, stuff like that, can be indicating that you're looking for a homophone. So in this case, we're doing a homophone of a word for tense, and that word is taught, T-A-U-T. And the straight definition is instructed students, which is taught, T-A-U-G-H-T. All right, cool. Let's go to two down.
All right.
Thundering after thing dropped below. Thundering after thing dropped below.
Um I
Oh,
think I
okay. I
have it.
guess me too. I see it now, but what is the parse here? Oh,
I have it. I have the parse as well.
yeah. This is so interesting.
I've never seen a clue like this. I don't think.
Eh, I have, but it's something like I've seen this done, but it's something about the way this is done feels interesting and um like kind of simple for what this is doing. Uh so yeah, the answer is under, which means below. And then the word thundering after thing is dropped. The literal word thing, T-H-I-N-G, is under. So thundering, take off TH, and then take off ING. You're left with under in the word. Do we see that?
Mm-hmm. Which means below, which is the straight definition.
Right. Hopefully that's clear. All right, maybe one down. When bridge call holding one heart. Uh-oh, bridge.
Um,
I
I have a guess, but
Yeah, me
I'm trying to
too.
parse it.
Okay, I have it. And I
Um,
think I have the parse.
uh, one heart. I don't think it's what I think it is.
What do you think it is?
Well, I was thinking triumph, but I don't think that's
That's
it.
what it is.
It is? Okay, wait.
Yeah.
All right. What's the parse on that?
So win is triumph. I mean, I guess I don't know
Sure,
this, but I'm
yes.
guessing trump is a bridge call. It's
Oh.
holding one, and then heart just comes after. Are
Oh, I
you
didn't
trying
know
to
that.
make one heart like N going in the middle or something?
Got it.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
Sometimes like this one tripped me up because I was pretty sure, well, just for a second, pretty sure that one and heart would be going inside, but sometimes it's just holding a thing and then the next thing is just next, you know?
right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nice. You want to do 10
Yeah.
across?
Yeah. Let's do that. Beloved princess stuck inside in a country in Asia.
I think I have it, but I'm trying to
Me
parse it.
too. I haven't parsed it yet either yet. Let's see. Yet.
Yep, I have it. I have the
Okay.
parse.
All right. Let me look and see if I can parse it. Oh. Yeah. Okay,
Nice,
that's
Meat
interesting.
Daddy. You have the parse?
Yeah. It's weird. Beloved princess. That part of the parse took a second, but
Right.
I think I'm just not used to looking for like people still.
Uh-oh,
Um,
here we go. Uh there are people in this puzzle.
yeah.
So yeah, so the
Although this
parse
is a British
is
person, so maybe it's fair.
nice. So the parse is beloved princess is die,
hmm
and that's in stuck inside of in a INA, and the straight definition is country in Asia, which is India. Good job.
BAFTA. Nice broken pixie. All right. Maybe we go here to 12 across. Law officer damages corrupt computer.
hmm. Um.
It's a question mark.
Hmm.
Okay, I have it.
Um.
I don't fully get it though. Oh wait, that's because I'm misspelling it. Now I have
Oh.
the parse.
I don't have it. You want to give me a hint?
Yeah, law officer is the straight def.
Marshall.
Yeah.
Okay. Damages Mars, and
hmm
Hal is a corrupted computer. Oh wow. Good job.
Also semi-related. Did anyone do the cryptic in Puzzle Mania? That's so cool. I didn't know there was one, Meet Daddy. And yeah, I
Wait, what's
was there
Puzzle
one last year?
Mania?
That's the Super Megas part of the Puzzle Mania.
Oh,
Like,
oh, 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 oh.
yeah. Neat. All
Yeah, I didn't know
right.
there was one. That's exciting.
Like, was there do you still have your last year one?
I don't think I do.
I don't think I kept it
I think
either.
when I moved, I. Oh wait, no.
Yeah.
I already lived here. Wait a minute.
Did you?
Yes.
Yes.
Anyway, all
Yeah.
right. Well, with I don't know.
Okay. Anyway, hey Fluff, how are you? Nice to see you.
Hey,
Okay.
Fluff.
So, oh, sorry. Did you get this?
Hmm.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I
I
read the
forget.
parse. Yep,
Yeah, corrupted computer. I know that HAL is like a, you know,
2001.
the
Yeah.
right. It's corrupted. I don't fully get, but I get it enough. Okay. Um, Irreligious people uh provide warmth to lay group.
Um.
Um, okay, I
Okay.
have it,
So
but I
it's a
don't
term for
parse.
irreligious people around A word for lay?
No.
Irreligious people. Is that the straight definition? Irreligious people?
Well, I guess I haven't parsed it yet, but I have a strong guess for um the, the straight definition, but I'm currently trying to parse it. Um,
Oh, trumpet. Mars equals damages? Yeah, the verb Mars.
yeah.
Yeah. Provide more. Do you want to give me a hint? I don't know. I'm not seeing it.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I have the parse now. So, irreligious people is the straight deaf,
Oh. Irreligious.
and the question mark is not for the straight definition. It is a straightforward definition.
Okay.
Question mark is for the term lay group.
Oh, I don't know why I'm not thinking of it. I feel like I should be able to, but
So it's a word for provide warmth, and then it's a word for lay group, and those make up irreligious people.
oh, heat.
Hmm.
Heat.
If you look at
Heathens.
yeah,
Damn. Wow.
yeah. So heat hens. Fuck. Nice
Very
broken
nice.
pixie.
Heat hens. That
Heat
took me a second.
hens. Is it kind of a double def?
Snowboard. Hey,
I wouldn't say
snowboard.
it's a double def.
You know
Nice
what?
one,
It
Daddy.
is kind of a punny double def. Lay group, right? Like,
I wouldn't say this is
no,
a
I
double
wouldn't.
def.
No,
It's
I
a
wouldn't.
charade with a
Yeah, you're right. Yep, you're
punny
right. You're right.
definition within it, but
Yeah,
yeah.
lay group is just hens. Yep.
Yeah.
Nice.
Snowboard. Hey, thanks for the follow. Welcome in.
Yeah.
Um,
Welcome.
oh my gosh, Glenn said he was going to sleep. We have a command for that. Fluffoo, yes, that's correct. Meet Daddy 69420 is not actually a bot or a troll. They are a real person. Hey yo, haven't seen crossword titch. Oh dear. Twitch before. This is cool and super hard. Yeah,
Oh,
snowboard.
nice.
Not everything we do is a cryptic crossword, but yes, cryptics are yeah. They are difficult for sure. But yeah, welcome
Especially
in. We
when you're
also
new to them.
yeah,
Yes.
totally. All right, 14 across. Leaders of Hebrew Academy and a vain gal playing song at bar mitzvah.
Okay, I have it, but I don't know how to. Okay.
Is it? I mean, the straight definition seems like either bar mitzvah or song at a bar mitzvah.
Song. It's the straight definition is song at a bar mitzvah.
Okay, so I think Hebrew Academy looks like it should be that. And then the rest of it looks like a vain gal anagrammed. I don't think I know
You've definitely heard of this.
Okay, I'll try it then. I'm okay not knowing this if you want to. Yeah,
it's Hava
if you just
Nagila.
Okay.
So
right.
VA and then NAGILA.
Okay, good job. Nice.
So the parse for this was Leaders of Hebrew Academy, which is just the first letters of Hebrew and Academy, along with vain gal playing, which is an anagram indicator. So you're anagramming a vain gal, putting that together with HA, and you come up with Hava Nagila, which is a song at a bar mitzvah.
Yes. Nice. Red keg. Write the clue you'd love to see in the world. Clever. Yes. What clue do you need help with? I'm sure if you put it in here, someone will be able to help. All right. 9 down. Let's try that. Oops. Whoa. Defense shackled by arena polo giants. Oh dear.
Hmm.
This feels like a sports clue.
Maybe defense. Shackled. Shackled, I wonder, is that a container indicator maybe?
Yeah, it could be.
By arena? What else could arena be?
It would be actually, yeah. You know what? It is.
Yes. Huh?
It's a hidden. I'm just filling it in because I don't know the. Oh,
Oh.
yeah. Sorry for filling it in, but yes,
Apologia.
I couldn't see it if I didn't.
It's fine.
Yeah,
Got it. So defense. Okay, so it was a
yeah,
hidden.
yeah. So, if anyone doesn't see it, defense is the straight definition. Apologia, shackled by means that we're looking for something that's contained within the actual surface of the clue. And the fodder, the thing it's contained in, is arena polo giants. So the A from arena, polo, and then I just said polo, didn't
You
I?
did. I'm
I'm
like, oh my
sorry,
god,
my
Moms
brain.
doesn't know that it's polo?
Yeah,
Like
water
water
polo. You haven't
polo?
heard of it? Net Donna, thanks for the
Thanks,
bits.
Net Donna.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, so it's a hidden indicator, shackled
Yeah,
by. Yeah. Good
right. Very nice. All right. Maybe we go up here for a while.
Yeah.
Called out request to a server from Prague. Yeah, so I have this one.
Okay. Called out. Is it a homophone?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Called out. So it's a word for request to a server that sounds like a word for proc?
Vice versa. Vice versa.
Follow.
Actually, I don't know.
Vice versa.
I think it has to be the case that the thing that's being homophoned is right after
I thought that's how
called
it had to
out.
be, but maybe
Yeah,
not.
so the answer is the last half of the
Request to
clue.
a server. Hmm. I don't know. What is it?
So it's a word for a request to a server. No, it's a word for from Prague, which sounds like a request to a server.
Okay.
So what is a word for someone from Prague? Someone who is from Prague. How would you describe them? Not only Prague, but the area around Prague.
Check. Check.
Yeah. That's how you spell it, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
So it is a word. So it's in the right order. So the homophone, it's a word for a request to a server that sound okay.
No. It's a word for from Prague that sounds like a request to a server. You were saying it backward, but maybe you were thinking. Yeah. All right.
Yeah, from Prague is straight definition. Yep. All right.
Oh, nice guess though, chess genius. All right, let's go to 11. Strangely, Lupin felt flush.
Sorry, I don't think we can pass over what Meat Daddy how upset Meat Daddy is by coming back to a Socrates reference.
Oh no, don't do the triangle brows. It's never that bad, Meat Daddy. Never is it that bad. Uh, actually, I don't know entirely what you're talking about. Maybe that's good.
I I
I
don't
don't,
know.
I actually
I
don't know what
also don't
triangle
know
brows are.
entirely or at all what you're talking about. However,
Wait, is triangle brows like a straight brow? Because in that case, that's kind of cool.
no,
I
isn't
don't
that
know
where
what you're talking.
it goes up and then like like classic eyebrow shape sort of?
I don't know.
Never mind. Um
5'4", I'm not sure, but I trust Meat Daddy as a non-binary person themselves to have some reason for that. My goodness, the cats are licking each other in a pile. Oh.
Meat Daddy replying
Um,
to their own. Yes, that is fun.
all
Uh
right, here we go. So strangely, Lupin felt flushed. This looks like an anagram to me. Lupin felt, right?
flush. Yeah. Hey, good job, Trumpet.
Nice.
Um
Okay, I do have this one. Straight and angled up.
all
Yeah,
right.
Meat Daddy. That's what I was kind of thinking about.
All right, hold on. I'm going to
Those are
try to get
fun where
this
you
one.
shave off the second half of your or like the outer half of the brow and then go up. Hey sisters, how are ya? Or sister spliff. Um, yeah, so we're on a red light right now, which means we ask that there are no hints or answers in the chat. Um, and snowboard 11, yes. So is everyone typing G4A, etc., saying I got 4 across? That's right, snowboard. Welcome in. Sisters, that's what you can do too if you want to indicate that you got it. Also, sometimes there'll be someone who's got it, and if you want to, you can whisper them and say, hey, is it this? I'm not sure before we type it in. Hopefully that
I have it,
explains
by the
it.
way.
Okay, great. You want to say it?
Plentiful.
Yes. Plentiful. So strangely is the anagram indicator here. Lupin felt is being anagrammed and flush is plentiful. At first I was looking for a word that meant like directly on top of or aligned with, like flush with something, but Red Keg, you hate anagrams.
I definitely am
Um,
starting to not like them. I find them the most
yes.
boring clue, but
See, that's really a sign, Dub. I know we say
yeah,
this all the time, but that is truly a sign.
yeah, it's a sign of
Yeah.
something. Also, welcome, sister Spliff. Um,
Yeah.
yeah. All right. So the parse on
Clever. Good
that
job.
is strangely is the anagram indicator. What's being anagrammed is lupin felt, and the straight definition is flush, which is a
Yep.
synonym of plentiful, or I'm sorry, a cinnamon of plentiful.
Yes. All right. Gives a blessing to high sanctions.
Um,
Hmm.
hmm.
I feel like I have the parse on this, but I just don't know what it is yet.
Yeah. I'm wondering if the straight definition is gives a blessing to.
Yeah, and high is H, and then there's a word for
HI.
sanctions. Oh, it could
Or
be.
just H. Yeah. I'm trying to think of another word for sanctions. Sanctions. So it can mean like putting sanctions in place
Yes.
or like
Okay, I have it
allowing
now.
some. Is it allows?
Yeah.
So is it hallows?
Yep.
Got it. I just thought of
Good
that.
job.
Nice. Good job.
Yeah.
Eve. Hi, Eve.
Eve, how are you, Evie? Nice to see you. So yeah, oh, in case this wasn't clear, sometimes in cryptics, a word can just stand for, or a word will get you just its abbreviation in the actual answer. So hi is just H, and then sanctions is allows, and gives a blessing to is hallows. Yeah, it can be hard. I mean, if you're just left trying to find a big chunk of a synonym, like sometimes little bitty charades are actually easier than like a big chunk like that. Anyway, all right, 6 down, slightly drunk, let loose again. No, that's not what that says. What am I talking about? Slightly drunk,
Did you say?
let
Did you just add?
loose.
You added the word again? Is
Yes,
that what happened?
I totally did. Right out
Okay.
of nowhere. It's not even appearing on the screen
Okay.
anywhere.
Slightly. Okay. Slightly drunk. Let loose. Slightly drunk. Mm,
I mean, I have a guess, but I don't. Oh, yeah, no, I have it.
oh, wait a
Derp.
minute. I
Yeah.
think. Oh, it's little.
Mm-hmm.
Slightly is the straight definition, and
Mm-hmm.
drunk can mean lit, or lit can mean
Yeah.
drunk, and
Yeah.
then it is let anagrammed
Right. Yep.
to TLE, loose being the anagram indicator.
Yep. Very
Um,
cute. I know that I feel like these sorts of things can be met with a little bit of hesitation from some people, but I like when like little kind of, yeah, colloquialisms like lit are used. It feels more
yeah,
American than British, but I don't know that because it might be that the equivalent is happening in British puzzles, but because I don't know the slang, I'm not getting it. So I don't know if that's
right.
truly just more of an American thing, but it feels like it. Um, yeah, red keg, I do hear you because I feel like a little would be slightly, but yeah, maybe a little tiny bit stretchy.
Um, I'm wondering if is there another definition of slightly that just means like someone who's small?
That would be slight though.
Slight. Okay. Hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Um, you're a little confused, red keg. Um, I
Meat
like
Daddy
how you
is
explain
mad
these.
as someone who's 4'7".
Um, so snowboard, if you'd like, it sounds like you're not completely lost, which honestly is way better
Mm-hmm.
than most of us as we watch our first cryptic. What is the cryptic command again? Cryptic
I think
guide.
yeah, you
There
could
we go.
always do this to get the
So
commands.
yeah, if you're interested, there's a little description. This PDF here is a description of cryptic clues. It might help you to read these as you watch along. Um,
Yeah, once you get used to it, then the stuff will start coming. You'll start
yeah,
seeing it.
Glen Uptime. Yep. All right, here we go. 4 across. A Colorado prog rock band gains first segment of Twitter followers.
Um um okay, I'm guessing it's a charade maybe. Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
All right. I see. Okay, I see the first
I think
part. Uh
I don't know. Do I know the prog rock band?
Yes,
Do
they've
you know
been
it?
in a million crosswords.
Hmm.
Um,
You have it. I'm sorry.
I don't have the full thing, no,
Okay.
but I have. So look at it as a charade because I know that's what it
Yeah.
is. I just don't have the end. Twitter followers or followers
Oh.
is the straight definition. Unless I'm wrong, which it's certainly likely. But I think I'm right.
I think I have it, but I don't remember how to spell it, and I don't fully understand the parse. Well, I don't.
You have it?
Yeah.
Okay, what do you have for the last three letters?
I think TES.
Okay. Wait,
So
really?
it's acolytes, I think. I just don't remember how to
Yes.
spell it.
Well,
So is it lit?
no.
No? What's the band?
Well, now a Colorado. So okay, hold on.
Yeah, A Colorado. I mean, the first segment of Twitter is T, and I think it's going in the band. So I don't know if this is right. Maybe I'm just wrong. But followers are acolytes.
Yeah, I was wrong about the band, and that's why I couldn't figure it out. Oh, you were right. So the band is yes. Yeah. Oh, it's yeah.
Oh,
Wait.
Colorado is
Oh,
COL.
yes gains the T. That's
Yeah.
it. Very nice. Very nice. Yes.
It's weird that Colorado is COL to me, unless I'm missing something there.
No, it's not. Wait.
Where's the L from?
Wait, is it? Oh, you're right.
That's kind of weird to me.
It's definitely the old abbreviation.
Okay.
Oh, honk.
T is in the wrong.
T in
Oh,
the
yeah.
wrong place. Yeah.
Yes, it is. Yes, it sure is.
Good eye, red keg. Eagle eye, red keg.
Yeah.
As we
Very
call
nice.
them.
All right. Well, yeah.
Nice.
Yep. Nice. Nice is right. Okay. 8 down. So, sorry. Is this fully parsed to everybody?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it
So,
was written in
A
the
is
chat.
A. Colorado is COL in this case. Usually I would expect it to be CO, but I guess COL is another acceptable abbreviation. Yes is a prog rock band. First segment of Twitter is T. So the first of something can be its first letter. Sometimes it's like a taste of, a bit of, um, something that indicates just a little bit of the next word can be its first letter. And that's so gains there indicates that the first segment of Twitter goes inside of the band. Yes. So, all right, here we go.
Yeah, yes, definitely a prog rock band. That part is. I just need like 30 seconds. I'll be right back.
Okay. Scotty girl, thanks for hanging as always. I hope you sleep very well. I know it's late where you are. Oh, you immediately figured it was Rush. Is that what Red Keg thought too? Five, four. Enjoy your sleep. Sister Spliff. Colorado used to be an abbreviation of Colorado. Why did I say it like that? COL used to be an abbreviation of Colorado, right? That's good to know. Oh, you thought ELO. That would be a good one. I'm sure that's what Dub thought it was too. Oh, Interesting, Eric. Oh, Scotty girl, that's great. It's very much a pleasure to hear that. And I hope your thesis is not giving you too much stress. Eve, tell me about it. I mean, it is kind of like a little bit comforting when it gets dark early, but on the other hand, it's also kind of not. I kind of feel it both ways. Two-letter abbreviation started in 1965 or thereabouts. That's interesting. So was everything a three-letter abbreviation before, or was it just very inconsistent and they made it consistent across the board? I need to go to the post office tomorrow. Speaking of this, I need a bunch of stamps and I'm excited to see what kind they have. I just finished doing most of my family Christmas cards yesterday. Ooh, they had some cute ones. Cool. Yeah, I don't know if they stay stocked or what the deal with that is. Um, oh, it
Okay.
was sometimes used for Ohio. Wow. Ohio really thinks they're important, huh? Just taking the O. Wait, there are other O states, right? Are there? Are there other
Oregon,
O states? Or yeah, okay. Never mind. There totally are. All right. Are you ready?
Oklahoma.
Okay.
Um,
You've made your point.
no, sorry, I didn't mean it that way. I was just,
No, I know. I'm kidding.
yeah, made your point.
Uh,
All right.
all right. Here we go. Criminal let on fond nickname of a gangster. Uh-oh, don't do that. That's dangerous.
Uh,
6-3 is the enumeration. Um,
oh, I have it.
is it a name or no?
It's a nickname for a famous gangster.
I'm just gonna let you tell me. I think I'm fine.
It's okay. Teflon Don
Yeah, never heard of that.
for John Gotti.
Okay, let's parse it though. Criminal let on.
So it's let on fond um anagrammed.
Oh, criminal is the anagram indicator. Nice. Cool. Yeah, that would have taken me quite a while. Quite a while. All right. Here we go. 17 across. Damaged lid with fork in a lazy manner. Okay. This is fun.
Damaged lid with fork in a lazy manner. Uh,
Yeah, you got it.
idly?
Yeah. I could hear you about to say it.
Yeah, where's the Y from?
Fork. So it's like a fork in the
Wow,
road.
yes,
Yeah.
that's good.
Yeah. So damaged is an anagram indicator here.
Like a fork in the
The
road,
word,
yes.
mhm.
Sorry, I'm
The
responding to
lid.
chat.
Oh, yeah. Lid is being anagrammed with fork. So Y looks literally like a fork in the road. And the straight definition is in a lazy manner. Yeah. You don't like fork? I feel like that happens a lot. Also, good job, Ariana, on getting that. Very nice. Yeah. Do you not like bagel or donut or whole for O? That also happens in case you didn't know. Not you, Glenn, but other folks who are newer. Attracting lots of attention, climbing European mountains before retiring. Um,
uh,
okay, I have this one.
um, climbing. Is something going upward?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Hannah, I thought the same thing for 1 second. I was like, oh, is it supposed to be like the tines of a fork? That doesn't really make sense. Who eats with a it's like the thing you use to like hold down the meat when you carve it?
Oh yeah,
Like a
sure.
giant meat fork, maybe. Um
Giant meat fork.
Meat daddy. Sister
Uh,
Spliff, good job. Way to get 6. I mean, no. Way to get 8. Why did I say 6? I don't
I
know. The
don't.
world
Man,
will never
it's
know.
almost like it's almost a 6.
Yeah.
What? Can't. What's the straight definition? Attracting lots
Attract.
of attention.
Yeah.
Um,
While you look at it.
climbing.
Oh, Slug explained
European
it for
map.
you.
Oh, Alps.
Yep.
Wait, what?
You remember you said it's something going up.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Splashy.
Yes, you got
Yes.
it. You got it.
I did it, everybody.
You did it. Meet
Baby's
Daddy and
first
Sister
cryptic.
Spliff.
Uh,
Okay, all right.
Mountains
This
up.
is not a first.
Speaking of
Ooh,
cookies, I
yeah.
made some gluten-free vegan oatmeal choco chip cookies for my friends this weekend. It turns out they're both allergic to oats
Oh
too.
no.
Oh no.
Oh
I hope there
no.
wasn't like a hospital trip involved. Oh dear.
Oh. Hey, Israel. How are ya? Um, which part do you have a question about?
Um
Where is Shy from? So Shy is retiring. So climbing European mountains, that's Alps. Alps are the European mountains. Climbing means they're going backward. And then that comes before retiring, which is Shy.
wait, how
You've
does
never
shy
heard of
mean
that?
retiring?
You've never heard that?
I've never
Someone,
heard
a
that.
person who has a retiring personality. They're like
Oh,
shrinking,
shy? Wow,
yeah,
no, I
like a
hadn't heard
shrinking
that.
violent
Yeah,
violent. Oh dear. Yeah, I'm really smart. I like know a lot of vocabulary, so shrinking violent. Anyway, oh yeah. So yeah, hey, Israel, this is called a cryptic crossword. It is a special type. There are a lot of them out there. And yeah, right there is a PDF to the guide for kind of the rough outline of how to do them. But basically, it's like every clue is its own little puzzle with what's called a straight definition, which is the kind of clue you might get in an American style crossword where it's just a thing that means the same thing, a synonym is
Yeah.
what that's called. And then the
A
rest of it's like
cinnamon.
wordplay.
Yeah,
So wordplay to
Israel.
help you get the clue.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Moms and I for a long time felt literally exactly like that.
Yes. I still feel
Looking
a
at
little trolled
cryptics.
by these.
So it makes
Sometimes.
sense.
Yeah. All right. Let's go to the next one that we want to do. Maybe we do 16 down.
Okay.
You talking to me, Slug? I should probably read more. That is
Wow.
true.
You are
Oh.
are you quoting Taxi Driver? Is a callback to earlier? You talking to me? You talking to me? Easy,
Red
easy, you
Gag.
two.
Talk about Slug Slam. Okay, that
Red
legitimately
Keg, that was
that was
good.
a good one.
Yeah, we
Oh
know,
yeah.
Slug.
No, Slug. You're all
Yeah.
good. You're all good. All right, let's do 16 down.
You
Bald
talking to
guys.
me? Slug, you
You
talking to
okay?
me? Oh
I
my
feel
god, I
like you're
love
never
it.
gonna let
I
let
know, no,
let
it's
this
hard.
go.
I'm past it.
Dap loves to point out when I
Oh
sound
no.
slightly too direct or something. Sorry.
Okay.
Sorry.
Momes
All
loves
right.
to point out when I love to point out stuff.
Okay. All right. Do you want to keep going with this? It's infinitely recursive, so we
Hey
can.
Sid,
Hey,
you got
Sid.
rated in. Or you were here. Oh, you got home from after the
Yes, Ella, I
super
agree.
mega. Yes.
We all love when Dap loses it.
Oh.
All right. No more apologies. We're no longer apologizing. Fair enough.
I bet it was. I think
Super mega.
we're gonna actually. I think we're gonna have a way to do it on stream next week. So I know
Wild.
most people will have done it by then, but we're still gonna do it.
Yeah,
all right.
and we did it last year, but we definitely did not care about. I mean, I don't know if we'll care about timing this time either, but
Nah, it'll just be
yeah.
fun.
Sid, you're
all
going to
right.
be dreaming crossword stuff tonight. I can already see it. The Tetris effect will be in full effect. Okay. Bald guys, dilapidated Beatles.
Okay, so I
Oh,
think
I'm sorry. I have to pause. I think the doctor locked himself out. Just a second.
oh dear,
One BRB.
precarious. A slight delay in the action. What do I want to listen to next? Me, Daddy, I will do that if Kiara is here. If Kiara is here and says they're here, I will absolutely put that on. Only to annoy Kiara. Sisters Spliff, we're just taking a moment. Mom's had to walk away. Right now, we don't want hints yet. Doing a first pass, but we'll likely get to the point where we'll need a hint or two, but we'll see. Thank you for the offer, though.
Okay.
Hello.
He also came home with Masubi, so I had to take a bite.
Oh, what is that again?
Spam. On Ries. It's like a sushi thing, but
okay. Do you want me to control?
Hey, naughty. No, it's fine.
Oh no, naughty.
All right. Bald guys, dilapidated Beatles.
So I think it's bald guy. It's either bald. Yeah, I think it's bald guys.
Yeah, I agree.
Anagrammed, and they're Beatles. Oh, I have it.
Okay, 1 second. All right, Beatles. I see Slug in here. Slug Batty out there.
Wait, what?
That was a joke.
Oh.
Okay. What kind of beetle is it? Just like a sorry. Wow. I completely forgot we had a letter in here and that did it for me. All right, ladybugs. Nice.
So that's bald guy's anagram. The anagram or anagram indicator is dilapidated, and ladybugs are beetles.
Yeah. Cute.
All right, 20 across, maybe?
Yeah, let's do that. Hotel by a road Ries and Dottie acquired through much work.
Oh, my guess is there's gonna be okay.
This is weird.
Ree and Dottie.
Is this a double definition?
I haven't figured it out yet.
Okay.
Acquired. Dottie, wait, Dottie means what?
Dottie can be an anagram indicator, actually. It means like
Oh,
nutty, but it's also a
right.
name. So it might
Okay.
be
Right.
okay, I have some of it. No, I see it now.
I
It's not a
her
double
daddy,
definition.
a rebel.
I don't have it. I don't have it. Do you want to give me a hint?
No, I don't have the whole thing
Oh,
yet. I
you don't
have
have
some
the
of
whole
it.
thing.
I'm working on the
Okay.
second part.
Guessing.
Okay.
Is
I have
hotel
it.
by a hotel by a road? Is that the straight definition?
No.
Oh.
Good job,
Hotel?
Sister Spliff. Good job, Eric. No.
Much work?
Almost.
Acquired through much work?
Yeah. Hey, Dragon Engineer. Good
Oh.
job. I'm gonna mute for a second and take a bite of Masubi.
Yep. Go
Verb.
ahead. Verb. Nom nom nom. Oh, Sister Spliff, are you trying to figure out what the song is? I wish there was a command for that. Hotel by a road. Hotel. How do I hotel? Ree and Dottie. Okay, so maybe a road by a road. Is it by wait, no. What?
You want a hint?
Is there something being anagrammed?
There is, but there's a bunch of stuff. Well, there's a decent amount of things that are charades. It's just little things
Hotel?
together.
What is hotel? How about that?
Okay. Hotel is H.
Oh dear. Okay.
And the reason for that, because I was like, why is hotel H? The reason for that is because of the NATO alphabet, I think.
Got it.
Yeah.
Is it
we are Central Time, Clever. We're in Chicago. It's not hand.
Oh, hard earned. Okay.
Yes.
So let me see if I can figure out the parse.
Yeah,
hard
go ahead.
H by a road. Wait, what?
Oh, nice, Clever. Are you in the Lake Michigan? Maybe you're straight across.
Hotel? Is a road just A-R-D?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Oh dear. Okay, Ree and Dottie.
Remember you asked what Dottie could be?
And anagrammed. Oh man, this is bonkers. Who said that? Red Keg, I think. Wait, somebody said this. Yes, Red Keg. The parse is truly bonkers. Yeah, that was a hard one to parse.
Neil's also east of Chicago. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. That's, yeah. Luckily, I mean, it helps that the enumeration is there, you know,
Yeah.
because, and yeah, I don't know. Anyway, that was a hard one. So I think we got it. But H is hotel is H, which is by A, which is A, and road, which is RD. And then re and is being anagrammed. The anagram indicator is Dottie. And that's the anagram there, earned.
Yeah. Okay.
And then the answer is acquired through much work. Oh, nice. Yeah. South um and a little east.
Yep.
Nice. Hey
Nora.
neighbor.
Thank you, Nora.
Thanks, Nora.
Very nice.
Uh all right. No thank you, but later. I'm having more delicious sushi stuff pushed at me. All right. Yeah. Yum yum. I had a poke bowl last night, by the way, for the first time. I don't know how I have never had one before. It was really good.
Nice.
Foremost of Belmont jockeys grabs low pieces of equestrian gear. Uh, um,
Grabs low. What? Okay. So I'm guessing equestrian gear must be the straight definition because. All
yeah,
right.
I think so too.
Foremost. What does foremost indicate? Does that mean just the first letter?
Glenn, Pokeball. You've never heard of a Pokeball? No? Hey, naughty. Don't do that, please. Sorry.
The best part
Um,
of that is that you always say please. And that is
well, gotta be
hilarious.
polite.
Yep.
I don't like yelling at the cats that much.
You know cats.
Yeah.
You also you yelling. All
Yeah.
right. What does foremost indicate? You want to tell me that?
Well, I don't really know. I don't know the
Oh,
answer.
okay.
Yeah, but I think it foremost just means B. Foremost of Belmont is
Okay.
B, then a word for jockeys, and inside of it,
Got it.
maybe L and O are going inside. And it's so jockeys. I just don't think I know what this
I,
is. We could
I-
always keep going
is it?
and get crossers, unless you think you have it. Oh, no,
Is
I
it?
think I
It's
have it.
not Briders, is it?
No, I think
Okay.
it's bridles, right?
Bridles?
So
Wait.
rides is jockeys.
Grabs low and then pieces. Got it.
Yeah, I
All
think
right.
that's maybe not fair. I think it should be piece, not pieces, right? Unless I'm
Oh,
misunderstanding
wait.
this.
Well, no, pieces of equestrian gear is the straight definition.
Oh, low is just L. Derp.
Yep.
Yep,
Yep.
that's my problem. Is this explosions in the sky? Is this why I'm crying? I wish I could hear your music.
Fun. Also, yes, it is.
All
It was a
right.
good one.
Retro party bar.
Retro
Mm,
party bar. Okay. So I'm guessing retro indicates something going backward.
hmm
Party bar
I think it's just a
or
party
just
going backward and it means bar or
bar?
some kind of
Yeah.
bar, but I don't know what it is.
Hmm. Yeah,
But I'm guessing like
jockeys.
presumably, yeah, low and high, low, medium, high. I don't know.
Yeah, and red keg. Yeah, to jockey. I think I assume that like jockeying is a verb.
hmm
Um, for riding a horse, I guess. Um, Retro, yeah, that would work as an anagram indicator. Okay. Oh, it sure does
Retro party.
clever.
Oh yeah, we love a coffee
Coffee,
here. That's
coffee,
a
very
fact.
important. Um,
I don't know. Maybe we go back to this because I think it's just a matter of finding a word for party
yeah, I
and then
can't. You
putting it
want to try
backward.
21 down?
Yeah. Criticize production on Broadway show.
Okay. My guess is it's DIS something.
Yeah.
Criticize. Dis.
Production on Broadway show.
Yeah, so I'm guessing it's just a 4-letter Broadway show.
Well,
Not.
production is dis.
Oh, wait, what? Oh, yeah, wait. No, I'm wrong. Yeah, whoops. No, okay. Maybe criticizes dis, and then production, and then the straight
Yeah.
definition is Broadway show.
I think that seems right. Oh, what is it though?
Broadway show. Does it? All right, so people do have this. Is our parse correct? That Broadway show is the straight definition? Or do we not want to know that?
No, we can know that. I'm fine with that.
Okay.
Not really.
Not really?
Okay.
Okay.
Let's just keep going.
All
Maybe we
right.
can get this one. Korean villager carrying block of iron.
Iron.
Yeah, I mean,
Block of iron? Is that just the eye?
yeah, I don't know. Like needing to know Korean villager as a straight definition seems unlikely, or just the word Korean also feels weird, but
Yeah. Um. Hmm.
unless the answer is Asian, but I feel like in that case it would be Korean, for
Villager.
instance.
Yeah, I'm not sure. 18
Yeah,
down. How about that?
yeah. Revi Revise Packed Ale's geographic quartet in this puzzle's grid. Um, okay, well, it looks like an anagram. I don't know what geographic quartet is in this puzzle's grid, though.
Revised.
Packed.
Ales. Okay.
Um,
Packed ales.
okay, I have it, I guess. I'm guessing. Oh, nice. You got one. Hey, good job. Way to go, the lost girl. Way to go, Hannah. Way to go, Slug. Or actually, I don't know if that was for this one or the last one.
Oh, capitals?
Yeah. Yep.
Oh,
Sorry, I was distracted.
revise. Geographic quartet. Really?
Yeah, well, there's Havana,
Okay.
which is funny because Red Keg pointed out that Havana could be used in the parse here.
Right. Is there? I don't think we have another one yet.
Yeah, well, it was only part of the answer, so maybe it's hidden,
Right.
but I don't know either.
Could
Yeah.
be.
Yeah, nice. Okay, well, that should help. Should we go back here? Korean villager carrying block of iron
How about we go to 30 down? Maybe that
or 30
will help us
across.
get
Yeah.
to 30 across.
While Ray takes intersection off the route or route. While Ray
Good job, Hannah. While Ray takes intersection off the route. Okay, Oh, I have it. I have it.
Okay, I think I also have it. Astray.
Yeah. Do you have the parse?
Yeah, so while is
Yeah.
as, and then
Ray
Ray intersection
take
is a T
is a
again.
T.
Glenn wouldn't
Yep.
like it. Yeah. It's
Yeah, but
weird.
it's that. I mean, it is used to like a fork in the road is like a Y,
Yeah,
and
I don't
then
mind
a
it.
T is used to signal an intersection. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So what is
All
that?
right. This is, oh yeah, retro
Bar?
party bar.
Bar.
Okay, I have it. This is kind of weird though, I
You know
think.
what, Ella? That is such a good question.
Yeah.
Someday I hope I
Glenn, what do you like?
find
Or
out.
he's probably asleep. Oh, Glenn says I like you, Ella.
Okay, I do
What
believe that
about
because
Glenn? I
everybody
do believe
likes
that though.
Ella. Uh,
Yeah.
bar. Bar. Bar.
This is loose. It it's not loose for bar, but it is loose for party, I would say. But I'm willing to be told I'm wrong about that.
All I keep thinking is raver, but it's obviously not that.
Hmm.
Party. Oh my god, I don't. What's the middle letter? A
You'll get it now.
lever?
Yeah.
Like a bar of soap?
No, like a lever.
Uh,
I mean, you said it lever, which
really?
is I think is fine. A lever as a bar, I think is totally fine. It's revel for party that I think is
Uh,
weird.
no, to like revelry.
Yeah, but like party, it kind of means to like to
Mm,
revel, like to I don't know. Okay. See, I'm all right. I
yeah, I feel
stand
like
corrected. I just don't
to revel, blah blah blah, like
in
revelry is
someone's
partying.
glory. That's what I think.
Uh,
That's maybe I'm just
but
wrong about the word.
so you're saying that lever is a bar, like pulling a lever?
Yeah, like a crowbar is a lever. It's
Oh,
you
okay.
use it as
I want to
yeah,
think
lever.
that that he's referencing Lever 3000, the soap.
I mean, it works both ways, and I think
Okay,
now it's
I'm
time
choosing to
for
think it's
someone
that
to clue lever as a bar, and it's a double definition.
bar.
That's my new cryptic clue. Bar.
Yeah.
You really thought it was limbo. Nice. That would be cute. A party bar is a limbo bar. Okay. Korean villager, block of iron.
What
Korean
is
villager carrying a block of iron.
so villager maybe carrying like an eye, and it means I don't honestly don't know.
Yeah, I don't know
Maybe
either.
we get 21 down now.
Yeah.
Criticize production. Yeah, okay. I guess it might not be an eye. On Broadway show.
I do
Wait,
like discs though.
on is a
Oh, yeah,
weird
I see
choice of
it now.
word.
I see it.
Okay. But why would he use on unless it's something being on top of something else? Because you could. Okay. You want to give me a hint?
Criticize is dis.
Okay. So
And
production.
then yeah.
Play?
Yep.
Display?
Yep.
What?
So criticize is diss, play is
Oh,
production on Broadway,
it's
and then to
production on
show.
Broadway. Why didn't I think of
Yeah.
reading it that way? Weird. Okay.
The heck is this?
Anvil?
Oh, yeah, I see it now. Yeah. But I still don't get it.
I don't get it
Oh,
either.
it's hidden. That's why we don't get it. It's just a ding ding
Oh, Mamma
hidden.
Mia.
Carrying often means that. Yeah, DDH is right. Broken
We need
pixie.
a sound effect for missing hiddens.
Do you want to just do the wah 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 wah? Because that's really kind of what it is. All right, all right. One
Slug
more
has a
corner.
sound effect idea for it, and thank you, Slug.
Nice.
Uh,
Yeah. All right. 24 down. Stylist after leaving old neighborhood opens beauty parlor. This is really long
okay.
for 5.
All right.
Let's see.
I mean, is it just salon?
Yeah, I'm guessing it
And it
is,
means
but I
beauty
haven't.
parlor? Yeah, I don't have the parse.
Yeah, I think it's. Oh, no. Yeah,
What?
yeah. It's actually only one indicator, only one chunk of fodder. You'll get it in a second. Yeah, look at Red Keg, a pro. Red Keg is telling him what to do.
Oh, salon. Jeez
Yes.
Louise.
Yep.
What am I new here? Nope, I'm
Yeah.
just Dob. All right. Well done.
All right.
First letters. Yep.
Yep. Democrats' former rival admits misinterpreting a left symbol of surrender. I think I have this just from the straight definition, but I have not yet.
White flag.
Yeah.
So Democrats' former rival admits. Wait, what?
Yeah, I see that. So Democrats' former rival is a Whig.
Oh.
Little BAFTA-ish thing.
Yeah.
It's misinterpreting a left. So left is misinterpreted, aka anagrammed inside of Whig.
Got it. Very nice.
Yeah. Yeah, that is nice.
This is a
Not
good
bad.
puzzle all around.
It is, yeah. And I know Andrew Ries has been making cryptics like since sort of
For
before
a while,
this,
yeah.
like, yeah.
Yeah, he makes good puzzles in general, I feel. I remember Steve Mossberg said that I think somebody asked him which American constructors that he particularly likes, and I think he named Andrew. But this is an impressive cryptic. All right.
Yeah. Burning oils and such outside lair.
Oils and such outside lair. Den could be
right, but where would that go? Can I just try den in here and just see if that helps us?
No, it's going to be outside. So I think den would be in the middle. So
outside lair. Yeah, good point.
So maybe that's den, like burning, burning on. So oils and such outside lair. Does anybody?
Yeah,
okay, some people do have this.
Yeah.
You do have it. Are we right with den?
Yeah.
Okay.
Burning is not a literal.
Ardent.
It's not a. Yes.
Art.
Yep. Art.
Good job.
So art is oils and such going outside of lair, which is den. Nice work. And that means burning, like a burning desire, an ardent desire. Makes rectangular meals.
Interesting. Makes rectangular.
I have a clue, but I don't really understand it. Is this a double definition?
I think it's squares.
Yeah, I agree. But is that a meal? Oops.
Like a square meal? I feel like it should definitely be
Question
a
mark.
question mark.
Unless squares is a
Unless we're missing
common,
something.
yeah, it's slangy. Yeah, exactly. That's a square, right? The Lost Girl. A lot of cafeteria food is bizarrely and
Yeah.
unsettlingly square, made to fit right into a square little tray. Um, yeah, okay. Well, looking back, inexperienced Chinese general beginning to process after battle. I love the service on this. Very emotionally intelligent. Looking back, inexperienced. Um, let's see. I need to like write things.
Inexperienced. What is inexperienced?
I mean, I have a few guesses. Either, do you want me to say them or no?
Sure.
Either new or raw, but I'm guessing raw because then it could end in war.
Okay.
So looking back,
War.
inexperienced.
Maybe both. Maybe there's multiple things. Looking back. Uh,
Oh,
process
I have
after
it now.
battle. Post-war.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So General So's chicken, etc. Actually, I shouldn't say
And
that. Is
then,
so in his own right. Yeah. Beginning to
yep. And
process
then
is
beginning
P.
of process is a P.
Yeah. Yep. Grid blocked by a photo. Oops. Sorry, Sister Spliff. That's Stella. You want to put her somewhere where the grid already
Oh.
is filled? Please shrink Stella. Stella says, "Who you trying to shrink?" Why couldn't I say that?
Say that to
Shrink.
my face. Yep.
Um,
Um. All right. Ready? I'm
yeah,
ready.
this is very cute. 19 is very cute.
Going right to left.
Camera action going left
Oh,
to
that is
right
cute.
to left.
Hands
Yeah, so
snap
this is an
backward.
andlet, a rare andlet indicated with an exclamation point. So
I
camera
don't think it's an
action,
andlet. It's a double definition, isn't it? Or because like
maybe.
panning is a camera action,
Okay.
but so is
No, but
snap.
so is snap.
Oh,
Yeah, so no, it's
okay.
an andlet because the whole thing describes panning, but the whole thing is also the
Got it.
wordplay. Like there's no
Got it.
independent
Okay.
straight definition. Yeah.
Meat
Okay.
Daddy. Did that make more sense to you? Because I forget too. So it's when the entire surface is both the like fodder and the. You explain it, Mopes.
Yeah, it's when the whole surface is the wordplay and the whole surface is the definition. So if it were a double definition, you would expect that like camera action would be pans and then going left to right would be pans. And while that could sort of be true, really, first of all, it has an exclamation point indicating that it is an amblet. And then also the whole thing can be read as wordplay. So camera action can be snap, which is going left to right, which shows pans. And that can also be read as the full definition of pans. I get it's kind of hard to describe. I feel like this one's a little less clear because I guess you could consider it to some degree a double definition, but I think, yeah, that would be to ignore spans or snap, which I don't think you're supposed to do. I think it's definitely an antlet. Um, yeah. Okay, here we go. 15 down. Venerable British mathematician taking a risk. Hello? Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Um. Oh my god. Do we have to know a British mathematician?
Yeah, I have it.
Oh.
I think.
From the straight definition, which is taking a risk, I
Yeah, but
assume?
also the British mathematician is a
Okay.
person. I
Is it
just
end
don't
in
understand.
ing?
Yeah.
Can you put that in?
Mm-hmm.
Um. Oh, why am I not getting this?
Yeah. If you do want a hint, look at chat. If you don't look.
I'm trying to get it with.
Okay. Don't look at chat. I'm gonna take another bite of musubi. Burb.
Oh, is it? Is it touring? Venturing? Alan Turing, yeah. Hey, I got it. I love that Moans can hear me, but I can't hear Moans. Um, it's okay, Sister Spliff. We were close. All good. Ooh, I hope 29 across is rigatoni. So I'll explain the parse. You got venerable, I guess, is just ven.
Yeah, I'm very confused about that. I don't get that.
I don't get that at all.
I for sure think it's
Or is
right, but like,
that
what does that mean? Does anyone?
Oh, it's a
It's a
title
title.
like venerable
Oh,
so
the
and so.
venerable whoever.
Got
Okay,
it.
Eric, thank you.
Okay.
That makes sense. Yeah.
And then Turing is the British mathematician. Taking a risk is the straight definition, and that's venturing.
Mm-hmm.
Got
This
it.
is totally rigatoni, by the way.
Pasta.
Yeah. Fix a
Fix
stimulating drink.
fix is rig, and
Mm-hmm.
then
A is A. Tonic is.
yep. Wait,
Yeah.
without
Let's look at it again.
finishing. Yep. No, I got it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. So does everyone
Hey.
have this one? Fix is rig. A is A. Stimulating drink is tonic. Without finishing means you're taking off the C, and it's a pasta. We did it. Another cryptic for the books. Look at that. Many claps, many claps. Thanks for hanging out to all the new folks who are in here.
Yeah, great to
We
have
do
you all.
cryptics. Yeah, we do American style crosswords, New York Times, a bunch of stuff. It's nice to have you in for sure. More lovers of crosswords.
You want to just finish with the B?
Yeah, let's do it. Yay. Right. Who wants to do the B with us?
Hey, be with us.
Be with us, please, if you want. Quick reminder in case there's anyone new here to bees. Where am I going exactly? I don't know.
Oh, who knows?
You have to use the middle letter in all of the words that will be accepted. Has to be at least 4 letters long, and you can repeat the letters as much as you want. Can't be like a proper name. 34 today.
Oh,
okay.
Where were all the capitals? Do you still have it up?
Oh, yeah. Yes, let's look at it.
Thank you, Red Keg. Yes, Red Keg. So Havana. Oh wait, no. There was a Czech one, wasn't there?
There's just Czech. Prague is in the maybe
Prague.
it also is including in the clues.
Yeah, that's what I'm guessing.
Let's
and
look
maybe
through the top
actually,
ones,
I wonder if it's all.
Belmont, is that the capital of something?
I don't actually know. No, it's not. Well, I don't know. Not in the U.S. at least.
You know what? I was gonna say what? I still don't understand the parse on this one. I forgot. It's a hidden. Oh yeah.
DDH.
Is Broadway the capital of something?
Weird. What? Yeah. What are all the? Oh, I see Riga. There we go. There's Riga. So
Oh,
maybe they are
rigatoni.
Riga, Havana. What else? Is YTES a capital somewhere?
I don't
Uh,
know.
um,
Indy that's the slang capital for Indiana, but I also don't think it's spelled that way. I don't know. Where is
wait.
it?
Meet Daddy would like you to zoom out so you can see the chat in squares, apparently.
Uh-oh. Who's in there?
Might have to scroll up.
I
Oh,
don't see anybody.
what?
You know what? This is funny because we were going to do this a long time ago. So this is probably me coming in and coming out as I was just like flipping through tabs.
Meet Daddy, did you think you did a thing, but you didn't do a thing?
Uh-oh.
Oh. Wait,
All
where's
right.
Athens? Shit, where's Athens? Oh, Athens, heathens. Yes, you said that a
Heathens.
minute ago
Okay.
too, right?
Did
Yes.
we find the last
Um,
one?
Meet Daddy. I know Athens is Greece. Fair response. That is a fair response. London. Yes,
Where's London?
somewhere.
It is?
That's what they're saying.
Oh yeah, there it is. Teflon Don.
Yep.
There we
Very
go.
nice. Very nice.
All
What a
right, we
good
found it.
puzzle.
Yeah, that was
Andrew,
lovely.
well done.
Yes.
All right.
Okay.
Be it with us. Be
Orbit. Uh
there or be square. Um okay.
Bitto. Why is this hard? Hobbit.
See, it's hard. What are there like six
Robin.
total? Robin, nice. Orb,
Tibio.
ti-
Ribbon. Nice job.
tibio.
Oh,
Oh,
both.
Britain.
Nice.
Oh,
Okay, I'm losing track here. Hey, Nora.
hold on,
Nora's back.
I'll
Bright.
catch us up. I'll catch us up.
Okay, okay.
Both.
Both. Yep,
Bright.
got that one.
Yep.
Bright does
Britain.
no chance.
Birth.
Breton.
Inhibition. Very nice, Josh.
Wow.
Also inhibit.
Yes, good job.
Maybe they'll take ribbit.
I hope they do. Ooh, not like that though.
Born. Oh, good job. They took ribbit. Born. Inhibitor.
Nice. Wow.
Inborn and born.
Yep, got that one. Yep.
Throb.
Wow, nice.
Naturally, Ella gets that one. Bonbon. Bobbin.
Boob.
Now we're all caught up.
Boobin. Okay.
Biotin.
Biotin. Nice.
Robot.
Robot.
Nice, Ariana. North. Oh.
North.
Oh, no B.
No B.
So the one thing clever is it has to have a B in it.
Yep.
Robot. We have robot. Boot.
Boot. Nice. Oops. Boot.
Oh, boo.
Boon.
Booer.
Booer.
Bonobo.
Bonobo. Nice. We got
Very
genius.
nice. Also, thank you, Nora, for the 34. So 12
yes.
more. They must be all like.
I don't know.
Brit. Maybe they do take Brit.
Yeah. They don't take Breton.
Brio.
Yeah, Brio should be accepted.
Noob.
Noob, yeah.
Booth.
Nice.
We're all caught up with chat. Let's see what else we got here.
We got Bobbin, right? Yeah.
Boone.
Yep, we got Boone.
We got Boone.
Mm-hmm. I think it
Okay,
might
we have
accept Hobo.
Throb,
Yeah.
Ariana. That's a good one. Robin, we have.
Mm-hmm.
You do a shuffle, unless you already did.
Yes,
Broth.
absolutely. Oh, nice broth.
Nice station.
Hot broth.
Brothin. Like when you're eating some good broth, you're just straight brothin.
What are you up to? Brothin.
Yep.
Keep seeing
Robo.
Thorn, but
Maybe
no B.
Robo? Probably
Yeah, I
not.
could see that, but no. We're getting
Thorb.
close though. Only 7 more.
Red Keg. Did you really type hot brother? I'm sure not intentionally. What else do we got here? Brought.
Any other in
Brute.
things?
Inborn we have, or they didn't take it. Oh no, we have it.
They did. Yeah.
Bin Brabo. Bravo. Yep.
Obit? Do we have Obit? No.
I'm crying. 6 letters.
Boo-hoo. That was a cute clue, Slug.
That is cute.
Binhibitor.
Bint what is bint? Let's
Not
try it.
a word they accept. I did try it.
Bont.
Yeah, Red Keg, they did take Hobo. Error.
Mistake.
Boo-boo.
Boo-boo.
Yes. Bore. I don't think they'll take that, but we'll try. Nice.
Titbit. Amarth? We'll type it.
We tried.
Bint is British. Got it.
Oh.
What does it mean? I'm just curious.
Yeah, sister, are you British? You don't have to share if you don't want. Schmooze.
Tinibi. Huh.
Tanibi.
We have Orbit. Hobnob.
Schmooze.
Very
Hobnob,
nice.
yes.
Very nice.
Or a cookie.
3 more.
A Dutch potato. Nom nom.
Element.
Boron. The most boring element. Oh, derogatory.
Oh, living in Sydney.
Cool.
We have a bunch of people in that area of the world. A bunch of people. A bunch of.
We got it. We understood.
Yep. Okay.
Only 2 more.
Handsome in Spanish.
Linda. No, that's beautiful. What is it?
Maybe. Is it like like some days in Tick
Bonito. Yes.
Bonito.
Yes. Good job. Very good.
It reminds me of the Madonna song La Isla Bonita.
Like some days in Tick Tick Boom, or like thrift shop style. Oh, boho. Hey,
we did it!
Yeah.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you for the hints.
Included somewhere recently?
Boho was,
thrift
yes.
Style as boho.
Bort.
Where was that? Was that in today's puzzle?
Oh my god! Look at what song came on, Meat Daddy. You brought this up earlier.
Yes, Nora,
well, a
nice
different
to have
song.
you cluing. Thank you for doing
yes, great clues as always.
The Sunday, yeah.
All right, who's on? Let's find.
Yeah, who should we raid?
Who we
Ooh, Ophelia Failure is doing, I think, an American style crossword. Kind of fun.
All right. Yeah, we haven't rated him in a while.
Yeah, let's do it.
I hope. Okay, I hope he's not literally done though.
Oh, yeah?
Well,
Gloss over the law.
let's try it anyway.
Yeah.
A lot of you probably already know Ophelia Failure does mostly cryptics.
Yeah,
Appears to be doing
honestly,
American
super
style.
speed solver.
Yeah,
of
like one of the
cryptics, one of like
best
the top
in the
maybe in the
world.
world. Yeah.
But go say hi, follow if you don't already. Thanks for hanging out. We'll be
Yep.
streaming tomorrow night, 5 Central, normal time. Have a good one in the meantime. Bye, everybody.
Yep. Talk to you later. Bye.